from just down the road in Atlanta, GA, the true freshman in the backfield. You know he's excited to suit it up tonight. Rogers dumps it off underneath. First pass is caught out over the 30 with a 2nd down and 4 from the 31 after that 6-yard pickup. Rogers again goes underneath. Georgia 345 yards of offense. Inside, hand up and down and 8 from the 40. Toss. College football, but Georgia still thinks they're perhaps the best defense in the country. Over the middle, that pass is caught for a 1st down. It wasn't lying.
Yeah, this is one of the young guys they really love watching. We got a chance to see him all week this week, and you see a nice, easy catch, and he finds the hole in that zone and catches it.
1st down and 10. Kylin Johnson in at running back, and he will get this handoff working the left side, and he'll pick up 3.
We're going to throw them in the fire and see what they can do.
2nd down and 6. Another underneath pass. That'll be inside. 8th play of this drive coming up. They will swing it out to Johnson. He has the 1st down.
Where they want to catch Georgia in man coverage, the tight split from the top, and the defensive back who has him in man coverage has to go over the top, and that frees him up.
Mississippi State came in just 32% on 3rd downs, 13th in the league. Set up a little screen here, and
this is nothing but an extension of the run game here. Throwing it out, a little screen to the outside, you call a little tone screen, and you see on 1st down, they've done a really good.
To the slot of the far side on a 2nd down and 2. Georgia coming with some pressure. Rogers going the other way.
Yeah, Dan Lanning had enough of this sitting back in 3 and rushing. He's brought a little pressure to get that football in that.
Pass is caught down around along with Rogers. Osirus Mitchell goes in motion, but they'll come near side. Georgia bringing the heat again. Rogers throws it up and
live. They want to live in your face. Press man coverage on the outside, trying to hit this corner route, coming back to the outside, and he just stymies him there, and nothing.
Good delay handoff. Marks
taking points here, but just look at how many hats come to the football here. Watch the red helmets fly to the football once the ball is handed off. And just a nice job of getting off blocks up front by Trayvon Walker. And then you see big shoulder.
Just saying. Here's Will Rogers trying to scramble free. Tuesday at 9 Eastern. So on 2nd down and 4, Rogers throws the football. Rogers again underneath, nowhere. Three-man rush, underneath route.
Doran had that for a long time.
Yeah, he had it long enough. This time somebody else got in there. And off the left. Georgia bringing some heat. They'll go underneath again.
You want to find the best matchup. And here Georgia plays man coverage, and you see him beat him across his face, and these are the things that they have to do. They got to make the
passes. Marks will split out. Come back to the near slush yards against LSU. They've only had 2 plays for 30-plus yards in the last 5 games. But it's moving the chains and chewing up this clock. Rogers stands in there again. Those type of passes, or do you just have to live with it?
Well, here's what's happening. Look how deep the Georgia defenders are dropping. They're 10, 15 yards deep, and now you just check it down to a receiver on these crossing routes.
10. Coordinator saying it's such a unique defensive game plan. It's not something they do every week, but the blueprint is there, right? I mean, everybody that's had some, just saying. He'll come near side to Johnson. He makes a man miss.
Really good about this. They bring the corner blitz, and he understands where his height is, gets the football out, and then the receiver just turns around and blocks, and they pick up a first down. These are easy pitch and catch, but these are Georgia doing so much movement.
The 23rd pass attempt is, I got to imagine this is a frustrating start for Georgia's defense, right?
It is, because they're just, they can back all week down because they knew it would be big in this ball game.
29th play of the game for Mississippi State. On 9 different receivers for Will Rogers. That's Peyton in motion across the formation. 3-man rush again. Rogers rolls to his right, looking, and then slings it. Georgia Bulldogs keep it on the ground, left side, paving the way for the Mississippi State touchdown.
Look at the big splits up front. The big splits, and they just wall off that entire left side. Gets cross, Eiland up front. And look at the splits here. Then you see you just collapse that left side, and then Dylan with 1 yard to go. That's when he first gets.
Georgia sending 3 again, dropping 8 and underneath that pass.
40 seconds to get to half.
2nd down and 5. Georgia bringing 4 this time. Pass.
Now, when they've seen so much of this drop 8 coverage.
After the 14-yard pickup, they'll go back to the air, and there goes Williams in motion across the formation. Rogers lofts it up. Nice touch pass. Caught there. That is Wally down the side.
Georgia playing so much drop 8 coverage. Well, they finally go man coverage, and this is where Mississippi State wants to find the defense. And Wally does a good job of beating to the outside. Look at that throw. The throw is perfectly thrown to Wally, and he beats Mark Webb down that right side and all.
He visited with Kentucky as an assistant coach with Hal Mummy back in the mid-90s, right? They run it again off the left side with Marks, and now Coach, of course, coached both those clubs, and great to visit with him again. Just a wonderful man. Loves football.
All out of the hands. Good decisions from the quarterback.
2nd down and 2 for Will Rogers and company. Pocket holds up well. Pass caught underneath. 1st down and 10. They'll run it here with Kylin Johnson. Georgia looks like they're going to bring some heat here on 2nd and 5. They'll bring an extra rusher and pass it.
That we haven't done even in camp. They said getting ready for the Mississippi State team is like getting ready for triple option.
Georgia brings some pressure by Jalen Carter.
And they're not sitting back anymore. They're coming after him. Perfect call by Mike.
3-man front. Now a 4th. Encroaches that line of scrimmage. They'll back off. 3-man coming for Georgia. They'll dump it off underneath to Dylan Johnson. And Dylan. No doubt Georgia's missed a couple of tackles on these short underneath routes. Now they bring some pressure, and Mississippi State hits him all. Go on the ground. It's just 3, and they hit these underneath routes. Has to be frustrating. Now they're coming with some more pressure. Rogers, wide open. Limited numbers on your roster. Those are the plays you gotta have. See if they can make up for it here on 3rd and 11. Back shoulder throw. 1st and goal from the 3. Hand it off to Johnson. He's driving toward the goal line. The pile. 6-1 record. A little over 20%, and Georgia. So you're saying we have a chance.
Yeah, he reads it right away. Lewis sitting right in the middle of your field, playing a little robber coverage, and steps right in front of it. I'm not sure how.
Rejected for targeting. Last game against Florida, and now is your backup quarterback tonight for Mississippi State. Rogers flushed out of the pocket and
rush forward, bring a little stunt from one side and try to loop back around, which forces Will Rogers outside the pocket a little bit. And now you're going to run into that right side where not many.
Every snap and every rep counts, and I think that's what's important to remember here. And they're playing with a lot of energy, and that is what Mike Leach has preached as one of his big philosophies coming in here to Mississippi.
Ball games, made great decisions with and have not turned it over.
Bat in the air. We got to knock some of these balls down.
Yeah, knowing this ball's coming out quick, they understand what type of formation, what they try to do on these things, and that answer for them in the pass game.
Now, can Will Rogers answer the bell for Mississippi State? Another
open. Has to continue that on this drive.
Underneath, first down. He'll go with.
Said, yeah, I'll take this.
Georgia bringing 3. Again, dump it off underneath. This time, Dylan Johnson
taking it and just dropping it down when he needs to.
To the Georgia 47-yard line. Rogers dropped.
Georgia coming with 4 again in the rush. Had a spy out, so actually only coming with 3.
With a chance, I don't want to say to make history, but it would be historical nonetheless. Will Rogers trying to lead.
For Will Rogers to continue to do what they've done all game. Just make sure he takes care of the football.
Well, handed off here on 2nd and 3. Freshman to register a 100-yard receiving game in Mississippi State history. The last was Chad Bumpus in 2009. Sideline, Lane Kiffin or Kirby Smart.
He looked like he got one. Yeah, he's still inside the box. Really behind the chains.
2:11 on the clock. Quick hitter underneath, Osirus Mitchell.
And you call that pocket where you see where the right tackle is, and you see the hash. He never really leaves that hash. Never gets outside of that right tackle. Continues to go backwards.
Georgia bringing 3. Dylan Johnson.
To get to Rogers with just a 4-man rush. See if that front 4 can get home.
They do get home.
When you need a play, you call on your guy who leads the team in sacks. And look at the speed around the edge. Knocks that hand down and just gets around the corner and no